Hey guys, it's Kelly back with another invigorating flow to help boost your day. So roll out your mat, let's get started. We'll start off in a child's pose. So separate the knees super wide, bring the big toes to touch, send the hips back to the heels. Walk the hands out in front of you, melt the chest down. Let the forehead come to the mat. Close down your eyes. Soften through your shoulders. Soften the belly. And begin to tune your attention inwards. As you focus on your inhales and your exhales through the nose. Bringing your awareness to the sensations in your body and your breath. Letting go of the stress of the day. Taking this class, these next moments, to be fully present with yourself. Allowing yourself to have space for the present moment. Oftentimes we let our thoughts and the busyness of our days really consume us. Can fill our brains, our minds, and they just stay busy. But use these moments to try to make space and clear the monkey mind, clear all those thoughts. Just for these few moments in your own practice, in your own body. Take one more inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Turn to your normal breath. Shift forward onto the knees, come into a tabletop. Rearrange yourself so the shoulders are over the wrists. Tops of the feet pressed down. Inhale, belly low, gaze forward for your cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tail, send the gaze towards the thighs. Press the mat away, cat. Inhale, belly low, gaze high, heart lifts, chest pulls through the shoulders. Exhale, back, cat pose, rounding the spine. Go ahead and take this movement at your own pace with your own breath. Feel free to bend the elbows or keep the eyes closed. It can feel really nice to just tune into the body here, moving with whatever it's telling you to do in this moment. Exhaling as you go to your cat. One more round. Inhale, belly low. Exhale, back to your cat. And find a neutral tabletop. Neutral spine. Good. And we'll shift forward and backwards just slightly to warm up the wrists. So press down into the knuckle mounds at the base of each finger and each fingertip. So avoiding putting weight in the heel of the hand. Spin the hands out so the fingertips point towards the long edge of your mat. And rock side to side. Just small movements here. Good. Fingertips point towards the knees. Rock forwards and back. Just a little movement here. Stretching the forearms. If this is too much, you can always keep it angled and go side to side. Good. Come back to your tabletop. Flip the right palm over. Rock side back and forth just a little bit. Massage the wrists. Flip the right palm over. Switch it out. Left palm flips over. This can feel really nice. Awesome. So just showing your wrists some love before we get started. Find your tabletop once again. Tuck the toes under. Press the mat away as you hover the knees and slowly peel your way into a downward facing dog. But take your time getting there. Let the belly stay close to the thighs as long as possible, and then start to straighten out the legs. Oh, are your calves tight? I know mine are. So bend one leg, bend the other, pedal out the feet here. Warming up the calves and the back body. Press the mat away as you do this. Shoulders slightly shrug up. Can help extend the spine because we want a nice long spine here. Find some stillness. Come up high on the tippy toes. Press the mat away. Send the hips up and back. Arms are straight. And let the heels fall over to the right. They melt down towards the mat. They may not touch. That's okay. Inhale back to center. Heels come over to the left. So feeling into our side body a little bit. Inhale back up to center. Toes are high. Send the gaze forward to your hands and tippy toe. All the way up. We'll meet in a forward fold. Bend your knees when it feels good. Feet are hip distance apart. Belly comes to the thighs as you drape in your fold. Sway side to side. You can grab opposite elbows. Just giving your body the love it needs today. Fully tuning into this moment and what it's telling you. Let go of the arms. Nice and slowly we'll round all the way up to standing. Shoulder blades come up and back. Mountain pose. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. Inhale, arms come high, gaze high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to the shins. Shoulder blades draw back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms sweep high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, forward fold all the way down using the full breath. Inhale, up. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Arms are high. Exhale, palms come to touch. Bring them to heart center. Inhale, arms rise once again. Exhale, forward fold, melting down. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, ground down through the left foot. Step the right foot way back, as many steps as it takes. Lower the back knee, shin, and foot to the mat. Left knee keeps stacked over the left ankle. Inhale, rise up, low crescent lunge. Breathing here. Maybe the gaze comes towards the ceiling and the arms start to pull back just a little bit, getting a little heart opener. Exhale, plant the hands to frame the front foot. Shift the hips back. Start to straighten through your left leg. Left leg comes into the left hip socket. So imagine you're dragging it backwards. Good, and then come forward. Plant both palms. Tuck the back toes under, rise the back knee, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Moving through our first vinyasa here. Inhale forward, high plank. Drop down to the knees for the first one. Shift a little forward, come all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes when you arrive. Inhale, little lift here, baby cobra. Small sips of air. Exhale, release. One more, inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, tabletop. Come to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises behind you, nice straight leg. Then shift forward into plank as you draw the right knee towards the nose. Step the right foot forward. Good. Lower the back knee, shin and foot down, switching sides. Ground down through your right foot and the top of your left foot. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge. Shift forward of the back knee. We don't want to dump weight onto our kneecap. Breathing. Exhale. Hands plant, start to straighten your right leg rather. It's okay if it doesn't straighten all the way. Inhale. Right foot plants. Tuck the back toes under. Rise the back knee. Step it forward to your forward fold. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms come to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Arms sweep high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, sit back and down, chair pose. So feet are together here. Thighs are squeezing towards each other. Hips are back. You're sitting in a chair. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. High lunge. Good. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Biceps by the ears in our crescent lunge. Take a slight bend in the back knee. Bring your hands to the hips. Tuck your tail under just slightly. So notice if you're popping the tail out, and rotate it under. And then straighten through the back leg. And notice if you feel a little more stretch on your left hip flexor. Inhale, rise the arms. You can always keep the bend in the back knee if that feels more comfortable. Bring the arms out into a T. Take a twist over to the right. So wide arm twist here. Breathe. And exhale, cartwheel it down. Step back, downward facing dog. Moving through another vinyasa. Inhale, forward to high plank. This time stay lifted in your high plank. Press the mat away. Dome the space between your shoulder blades. So a way to tell if you're doing that is drop the shoulders down with the arms straight just a little bit. Scapular push-ups, and then press your way back up. Let's do one more. Shoulders come down, and then press it back up. So we want to be in this pressed up state. I know your abs might be burning now. So shift forward to high plank here, and then lower halfway down. You can bring your knees down if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra, your choice. Exhale, lift the hips, feet plant, downward facing dog. Few breaths right here. Appreciating your body for what it's allowing you to do today. Appreciating yourself and your heart for putting in the work and for doing something for you. So be kind to yourself. There are no expectations here, no peak pose, goal, just putting the work in. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, shift forward into plank, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Shoulders are over the wrists. Step the left foot between the hands. Ground down through the feet, find your balance first, and then rise all the way up. crescent lunge. Again, hands come to the hips. Put a bend in the back knee. Tuck the pelvis under just a little, and then begin to straighten the back leg. Arms rise, crescent lunge. Breathe. Notice if you're lifting out of the front knee, and keep the bend. Bring the arms out into a T, take your tilt over to the left. So wide arm twist. Breathe. Inhale, cartwheel up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back, downward facing dog. One more flow here. Inhale, high plank. We won't hold it this time though. Shift a little forward, lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Inhale, flip over the toes. Press the mat away so the thighs hover. Exhale, lift the hips super high. And then at the last minute, roll your toes over. Breathe. Good. Bring the knees down. Separate the knees wide, child's pose, hips to the heels, forehead down. Take a couple of breaths here to center. Maybe wiggle the hips left and right. From here, lift the head just slightly, walk the hands over to the right, lean the hips over to the left. You should feel a nice stretch in the left side body. The left hand can find the right arm if that feels good. Passing through neutral, walk the hands over to the left, lean the hips to the right. Right hand can stack over the left. Inhale, come forward. Good. Keep the upper body low here. Thread the left arm through so the palm faces up. Shoulder comes all the way down to the mat. Maybe that means you separate your knees just a little bit more to allow space. And then the right of the head, side of the face rests on the mat. You can tent the right hand. Walk the fingertips to the left. And then unwinding. Thread the right arm through this time. Right shoulder comes down, right side of the face. Let the left arm walk over, finding a gentle twist here. Good. Then unwinding. Shifting back forward into your tabletop. Tuck the toes under, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee, tap the right elbow or close to it. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Good, coming into a wild thing here. Bend the right knee, stack the right knee over the hip, and start to spin onto the outside edge of the left foot. Get light in the right hand, and then slowly and controlled, place the right toes down, spin the heart towards the ceiling, open up. Wild thing. Then as you come out of it, slowly rotate back up, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Good. From here, left arm is forward, right arm is back for ready. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Find your heel to arch alignment. So the right foot intersects with the left arch. And breathe. Engage through your left glute. So the left side of your glute medius. Flip the front palm, reach a little forward. Take it back, reverse your warrior. And then coming forward, straighten the front leg. Reach until you can't reach through the right hand anymore. Left hip comes way back. And then right palm finds the shin or the floor or the thigh for our triangle pose. Scooping the right hip under. Gaze can come towards the ceiling, or you can keep it on the floor. Shoulder blades draw towards each other. Good. Put a bend in the knees. You come back to your warrior two. Cartwheel it down. Left hand plants. Spin onto the ball of the left foot. Right arm lifts. Finding your twist. Good. From here, spin onto the side of your left foot. Once again, stack the right foot on top, side plank just for a minute. Smile. And then rotate the feet down, hand comes down. Let's take a vinyasa, shift forward. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Let's move to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, tap the left elbow. Rise the leg up. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Oh, we got this. Inhale, up. Exhale, step the right, that's funny. Step the left foot forward. Good. Spin the right heel down. Right arm forward, left arm's back for ready. Rise up. And breathe. Good. Flip the front palm, take it back. Reverse your warrior. Passing through your warrior two, straighten the front leg. Reach through the left palm. Find your triangle pose. Left hip scoops under. If there was a wall behind you, you could lean up against the wall. You're so straight and stacked here. Good, and then plant the left hand, spin onto the left foot. Left arm lifts for your twist. Spin onto the side of the right foot, step the left foot back. Side plank. And listen here, because we forgot to do this on the other side. Stay in your side plank and then hover the left leg and step the toes back. Wild thing. Lift the chest. Good. And then rotate back. Downward facing dog. Very nice, you guys. Let's send the hands back towards the feet, so walk it back. Forward fold. Bring the belly to the thighs. You can grab yogi toe lock here. Grab onto the big toes. Elbows come out wide. Begin to straighten the legs. Breathe. Good. Release the grip, round up one vertebrae at a time. All the way to stand. Beautiful. Come towards the center of your mat. Hands come to the hips. Lift the right leg, stork pose. Flex through the right foot. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Open up, take a twist here. Gaze can follow the right arm. And then coming back forward to your stork pose, hands at heart center. Rotate the right leg, figure four. So the right ankle comes to the left thigh. Sit back and down like you're in a chair pose. Ooh, yeah. Should be feeling this nice on your outside of your hip there. The more you bend in the knee, the more you'll feel it. Should feel really nice. Nice, yummy stretch. Inhale, rise back to your stork. Exhale, release it down. Good. Other side, hands to the hip. Ground down through the right foot. Lift the left leg, stork pose. Flex through the left foot. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Open up for your twist. Remember to breathe. come forward, hands to heart center. Rotate the thigh. Left ankle comes to the right thigh. Sit back and down chair pose. Working our balance and our stretch here at the same time. And the great thing about this stretch is that you control how deep you're going. So if balance is a challenge today, maybe you're up a little higher. Good. Come on out of it, stork pose. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Nice. One last balance here. I'll face you guys. Round down through the left foot. Find a tree pose. Open up the right hip. You can stay kickstanding today with hands at heart center, or bring the sole of the foot anywhere to the inside of the leg, but try to avoid the knee. Press the foot into the leg, leg into the foot, wherever you are. Breathe. Find your balance. You're welcome to grow your branches or stay right where you are. You can find some movement. Exhale, release. Other side, down, ground down through the right foot. Open up the left leg. Find your version of your tree. And know that it's okay to be in a different tree pose than you were yesterday. Some days balance is more challenging than others. But if you're wobbling, that means your body is working and you're putting that work in so that the balance is getting better. You're caring for your body, clearing space in the mind. Exhale, release, come out of it. Let's shake it out. Separate the feet mat distance. Hands stay at heart center. Keep the soles of the feet planted as you come into your yogi squat here. Stop when you feel the heels start to rock up. Or you can come all the way down if that's available. Pressing the thighs open. If you're up higher, just stay up higher and guide the knees open. Remember, no judgments today. We're showing our body some love. Good. Awesome. And if you turned to the long edge of your mat like I did, go ahead, find your way back to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. From here, lower down to one forearm, then the other. Dolphin just for a moment. Pressing the shoulders back. Head is lifted. Gaze just in front of your toes. Good. And then start to walk forward to your forearm plank. Lower the hips down for our Sphinx pose. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Draw the chest through. Drawing the elbows close to the hip pointers. Good, release. Take a crocodile pose for a moment. Then bring the hands alongside the body. Inhale, rise the legs, rise the arms and the belly a little bit, the chest. Smile. And breathe. Remember, small sips of air here in your locust. Can you lift the legs a little higher? Exhale, release. Crocodile. Feel free to windshield wiper the legs. Good. Release. One more back bend here. Bend both legs. See if you can reach back. Grab onto the outside edges of the feet. If not, I want you to take your locust that we just took with the arms by the side. But as you inhale, begin to press the feet into the hands, hands into the feet. Maybe you press and kick so much that the thighs lift off the mat. Small sips of air, your bow pose. Exhale, release. Press back, separate the knees, child's pose. Good. From here, shift off to one hip. We'll just roll over onto our backs as we cool down. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock side to side. Massage the lower back. Hug the right knee into the chest. Release the left leg down. Left leg is nice and straight as you squeeze the knee. And then loosen the grip. Guide the right knee off to the left. Supine twist here. Inhale back to center. Switch it out. Grab a hold of the left leg. Give it a squeeze as you straighten the right leg. I like to keep my eyes closed for these last postures. Loosen the grip, take your twist over to the right. Allow the left shoulder to melt towards the mat. Good, rocking back to center. Inhale the knees into the chest once again, and then we'll separate the knees super wide. Arms come between the legs and grab a hold of the outside edges of the feet. Or you can hold onto the shins and pull the feet down as you press the feet into the hands. So it's like you're holding down the ceiling. You can rock a little side to side. Or you can stay still, like you're a dead bug. And settling in for your last pose, your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Feel free to lower your lights if you'd like. Find a place with the arms and the legs spread out where you can fully surrender into your mat. Taking a few moments right here to just breathe and allow space for stillness in the mind. Give yourself this gift of a few breaths without all of the thoughts and the to-do lists. As always, you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. But when you're ready, we'll begin to bring awareness back into the fingers and the toes and the breath. And rock off to your favorite side. Pause in a fetal position just for a moment. And then press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed or the gaze low. Take one more inhale in through the nose. Cleansing exhale through the nose. And thank you, friends, for letting me guide you through your practice today. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your week. Namaste.